Let it simmer. Let it simmer. Let it simmer.
Give me the cue whenever. All right, man. We back in the building again. Let Loose Podcast, man. Streaming you live right now. Hey, it's my dog birthday too, man. So shout out to the game, man. My homie Jordan James' birthday today, man. He just turned, man. I don't know how old he turned, man. He getting old though. So, hey, man. Shout out, man. Shout out to the co-founder, man, of Let Loose, bro. So shout out to my dog Jordan James, man. Definitely. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
it. Thank you. Appreciate it, fellas. Appreciate it. Always good kicking it off and handling it good with, kicking it with my boys.
Hey, man,
bring us in, Sam.
Man,
bring us in.
Yes, sir. Now it's time to tune in to the infamous, diabolical, relentless, undeniable, undisputed, greatest tag team podcast champions of the world. Jordan the Juggernaut James, Sam Moneyman Bam, and my dog West V, and we are the Let Loose Podcast. Yo! What's going on, guys? Hey, what we in week 12 right now? Week 12?
Week 12 in the NFL, bro. Episode 92.
Guys. Bro, NFL was so wild last week, bro. Every week's been wild, but this has to be one of the wildest. Because the champs, couldn't get it done in Buffalo.
Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier, bro.
They couldn't get it done, man. Mahomes had 3 touchdowns, probably one of his best games he's had in weeks, Couldn't get that stuff done, man. Josh Allen had that stuff going, and them boys rolled the victory, for real. Like we said, I think we all called the Bills.
We all called that game perfect. The Bills to cover and the over. So I'd like to give us a round of applause for that.
Yeah.
Thank you. It was time, man. They're not going to win every single game. We know this. It's just not going to, the perfect season. And this. Now, they can still win the Super Bowl, but going undefeated 17 plus another few for the playoffs, it's not going to happen, dude. Not every team's going to win every single game and cash out like that. It's too many games, and it's the NFL. Not going to happen.
Too tough going on.
Good-ass game, though. It was a good-ass game.
What's another game that y'all felt like was crazy this week?
The Lions burying them.
Oh my God!
Ooh, that was bad. No,
that was crazy.
I just wanted to throw that out there because I was
7-7 offensive. Right, man. Them boys every time they went downfield, man, they scored a touchdown. That was crazy.
Yeah, it's
man, I'm surprised they ain't fired your man Doug Peterson off the plane, bro. They should have fired him on the plane.
Yeah, it's not looking good. He's definitely out of there. I think that's all but a done deal at this point. I seen Adam Schefter said up to 7 NFL teams could be having coaching vacancies this offseason. 7 teams, bro.
I can believe it.
That's crazy. That's wild, but by the way, welcome back, Wes. I hope you're feeling better, bro. You missed you on here last week, bro. Me doing your job was shitty. But everybody take precautions, extra sanitizer right now. I'm low-key, I think we got a new strand of COVID going around, bro, because everybody's sick everywhere. And I just think that they haven't brought it to light or mentioned it just because of the whole election shit and all that. I don't know. I'm not saying here or there. I'm just saying, but I'm just saying, bro.
Gotta be something.
Everybody's sick everywhere right now.
Every year is something new. Yeah.
I know that's right.
Oh yeah,
of course,
definitely.
man. Not back into it.
No matter what. It's all good, bro.
Yes, sir. Well, right back to it, man. We did all right last week. Sam, last week I believe who won? Sam, you won the picks last week with 23 points. Wes, me and you tied at 22 each. So now the updated standings, we keep track of our points, the picks, the spread, the over under, get points for each of that. So right now I'm in the lead with 207 points. Sam's at 187. Wes, you're at 189. So you guys are tick and tack right there. So let's see what we can make it do this week and how if you guys gonna make a good run. Shit, we got plenty of football left, gentlemen.
Still got a lot.
So it's locked. We're loaded in, man. So yeah, let's get to it. You guys ready to make some picks?
One more thing I want to talk about. Those doggone Atlanta Falcons, man. Them Atlanta Falcons, man, are the biggest flukes right now, man. I don't know what just happened. Bro, Denver, man, put 38 points on y'all, man. You'll think this was Denver with John Elway out that mug. For real, Shannon Sharp back out that mug. You know? For real, come on, bro. What the hell happened? What happened?
I told you about that game, bro. I told you that, bro.
Lord have mercy. I was not expecting that.
It was a bad matchup for Atlanta. Traveling there with the altitude against the top defense, already playing sluggish, coming off that other L. I mean, damn, dude. I just didn't like it. I did not like the matchup. Denver's defense is awesome, bro. They're awesome. And I didn't like the matchup, but I didn't see him quite dominating in that fashion. But I definitely thought they would win. Yeah, that was brutal, though.
Bo Nix.
Let's run it up, dude. Let's go to some Week 12 picks. Started off right. You know how we do it on this show. Let's get some picks going. And, yeah, bro. Everybody, like, share, subscribe to the Let Loose Podcast, YouTube, TikTok, anywhere you see us right now, man. Just, shout us out. And, yeah, man, join the family. Come join the family. We talk about a little bit of everything out here. No religion, no politics, no bullshit.
None of that shit, for sure. All right. For the first game, Thursday, tomorrow, Pittsburgh goes to Cleveland. Pittsburgh, I'm sorry, that was stupid. Pittsburgh is favored by 3.5, and it's in Cleveland. Who you guys got?
I'm rolling with the Steelers. I'm rolling with the Steelers. What's the over-under on that one?
That is 36.5. It's not much.
36.5. Ooh, I think the Steelers gonna roll. The Browns have a nice defense. Steelers gonna roll. What are they? 8-2 right now.
Steelers.
8-2.
Steelers are 8-2. Correct.
8-2. Mm-hmm. So Steelers gotta beat themselves. If the defense don't come to play, that's the only way those guys are time soon. I know this is a division game. They're playing at the Browns. The Browns are showing some kind of pulse, but not really because Chubb didn't have a big game last week. Jameis, he did pretty decent or whatever, so he's trying to flourish. But the Steelers just too much. It's just too much for any team. You see how they did the Ravens last week? 5 field goals, 6 field goals, bro, and beat those. You know what I'm saying? Defense still wins championships. Steelers looking good, man. I don't care if they playing here, London, Hawaii, wherever. You know what I'm saying? They could be playing sandlot football. Steelers gonna win. I don't think they'll cover. I think Browns will cover, but I like the over on this.
I think. Go ahead, Jordan. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Wes. Go ahead, Wes.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Pittsburgh on this one, man. But I kind of feel like it could be a trap game. Russell Wilson is undefeated since he's become the starter for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and he's due for a loss. Like, he's not going to go the rest of the season without a loss.
No.
And looking at their schedule after this, they got Cleveland, Cincinnati, Cleveland again, Philly, Baltimore, Kansas City, and Cincinnati again. All right, there might be a very good chance that they win this game because they got some hard games, divisional games coming up. So I'm going to retract that. I'm definitely still going to take Pittsburgh. They're definitely going to cover to 3.5. And I think Russell Wilson might air it out against that Cleveland defense. They're not the same defense as they have been in the past 5-6 years or so. Plus they got a lot of injuries all around, especially with Deshaun Watson not being in there, but no one really gives a fuck about that. I'm with, like I said, Pittsburgh. They're going to cover, and I'm going to take, 36.5? I'm going to take the over on that.
Okay. Yeah, I can't I can't pick the Browns to win this game. These games are always close between these two teams. Usually a lot of games, defensive battles, hard physical games and whatnot. But I'm actually liking what I'm seeing right now from Cleveland. In specific, Jameis, bro. Look, last game, you lost, but I think you lost that game more on like a crazy game from Taysom Hill. Like they wasn't
Right.
expecting him to like eat their ass up like that. Like he went in
Two,
on
three
that dude,
touchdowns
bro.
or something like that,
Man,
right?
catching, passing, right, doing what he does. Swiss
Bro,
Army
and
knife,
it's so crazy with Taysom Hill, bro, because you won't hear about this man for 2 weeks and then
yeah.
voila, you feel me? 2 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns, bro. He did that like 2, 3 separate occasions this year, bro. Just out of nowhere. We don't know what your abilities are, bro. Either you're a quarterback, are you a receiver, are you a running back, are you a defensive player, bro, are you a lineman? I don't know what it is. He is freaking everything.
Yeah, but I just think that, but Cleveland, they have been playing good, man, and considering with what's going on, but Jameis Winston, bro. Yeah, I know the record doesn't reflect it, but I mean, look at all the shit they're going through this year with Deshaun and all that dumb shit, bro, and their injuries. But like, I'm focusing more on Jameis Winston, bro. Like last game, you throw for 395, 2 touchdowns, no picks. Yeah, game before that, you throw for 235. Game before that, 334, 1 touchdown, 3 picks, 3 picks. I mean, three touchdowns. I mean, but I mean, he's doing his thing, But I can't sit there and pick them with how great of a season Pittsburgh's having coming off that crazy win. I expect them to be ready for this game, but I don't expect them to be top tier sharp. And it's going to be a tough game, fought to the end. I'm taking the Steelers to win. I like them to win by 3. I don't like the 3.5. So yeah, I'm gonna go Cleveland covers that, and then I'm going over as well.
Over. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alrighty. First games of the 1 o'clock window on Sunday. We got Minnesota going into Chicago. Minnesota's favored by 3.5. That over under is 39.5. Chicago, man, they're just I think Tupac said it best. Some things just never change. They ain't been good. They ain't going to be good. It's just everyone made a huge deal about Caleb Williams coming into the organization. He's a savior. There's not many.
He's not a savior.
I can't remember. Correct me if I'm wrong. A number 1 overall pick coming in and saving the day. Who was the last one that did that?
Shit, I can't tell you.
Yeah, exactly. All the great quarterbacks are very
not
good
quarterbacks. Not in the first year.
All right, I'll give you that. Well, maybe C.J. Stroud. He wasn't an overall number 1.
Yeah.
But he was a very, very high pick. So aside from him, I can't tell you a very, very, very high pick or a number 1 pick who's come in and been able to like save the day. I just feel like that's too much. That's just too much. Chicago is not a good team. Like I said, they haven't been a good team. Minnesota started off hot. They've kind of cooled off a little bit, but they're still pulling out some wins. And I think that they're going to continue to do the same thing this week. So I'm going to take Minnesota. They're going to cover that 4, or they cover the 3.5. And Caleb Williams has been playing decent the past couple weeks. He started off slow, got hot, now he's slow. Now I think he's maintaining. So I'm going to go with the over on that.
Alrighty. It's just when it rains, it pours, man. And the Bears, that's 5 games this year that the Bears should have won. That they should have won. But they didn't win. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Shoulda doesn't put wins on the board, and it'd be like that. And tough break, but it happens. Dude, what have I been saying on here? Look, Chicago blew their chance, bro. they had like the easier schedule at first. You had to capitalize, maximize on all those win opportunities because now your schedule gets tougher. That was your first division game, and you should have won that shit, but you didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Now coming in to face this Vikings team, who I thought that Tennessee was going to give them a run last week. I was wrong on that front, but so there's nothing about Minnesota to me that really screeches like that they're that team that's really going to make any noise, man. Sam Darnold's looking more like Darnold. They got their guys, Jones playing tough. Jets is always going to get his. Their defense was playing, pretty solid early on, but I mean, definitely has their vulnerabilities. I don't know, man. I just think Chicago I think they're going to win one of the games versus one of these teams. I can tell you one thing. Whatever team they beat in the division, it ain't going to be the Lions. So we can get that out of our system right now. This one, though, I'll take the Vikings to win this game. Let Chicago cover. I'm going to go over as well. I think they're going to go at it, kind of like shoot it out. And I think Minnesota's going to get sloppy at some point and then like have to come back and win. And then Chicago, it's not going to be an all-time like killer loss with this game, but it's just going to be another one that's like at their grass that they should have had, that they should have won. I see Minnesota winning there.
That's funny you say that because I see the Bears winning this game just because they've been so close in those games. Those same things that you're saying, bro. And the Vikings, Jones had a horrible game last week, and I feel like he might be hurt, like a slight injury or something like. Cause I think he had like maybe like 36 yards or something like that. Crazy, bro. Like, and he's been, bro, the whole year he's been averaging like 120 yards. So for you to just have an output of whatever of under 50 yards, bro, is crazy to me, and that's what I believe going on with the Vikings right now. So. I like the Bears in this one. With Keenan Allen being back in there, whatever, Dunzy and all those guys. Is DJ Moore playing? Is DJ Moore playing this game?
Let me see.
I didn't know he got nicked up.
Yeah, he got his back broke, man. One of them games.
I don't see him on the injury. I don't see him on the injury report. DeAndre Swift and Elijah Hicks are on there.
Because Swift's been doing good. Yeah, Swift been doing good though lately. For real, and they had Green Bay. They definitely had Green Bay in the chokehold, bro, and then they lost this end. But I feel like this game, this is a winnable game, bro. This is a winnable game. And at home, I gotta go with the Bears. I gotta go with the Bears.
Under.
I'm going to under, bro. I'm going to under on
defense.
Defense.
You feeling a defensive game here?
Yes,
it's not.
Like
it's not a total long shot because they're division opponents. They know each other very well. Got a lot of new faces, but still, the overall concept is the same and all of that. So, all right,
it's gonna go down to the running game. I think Caleb Williams gonna run a little bit. I feel like Swift's gonna run a little bit, and I feel like that's gonna change the texture of this game, bro. I'm saying for real, everything about it says defense, bro. I don't feel like Justin Jefferson gonna do much. I don't feel like Aaron Jones gonna. But Addison been freaking balling though. That's really the X factor of all this stuff.
Hawkinson's back now, and they've been moving the ball like it's gonna take a minute, but let's make a push.
I think they're gonna shut it down this game. Chicago.
All right,
what's going on? What's going on, everybody on TikTok, YouTube? What's going on, people? Let Loose Podcast in the building. Subscribe right now. Yeah.
Get at us.
Next game.
All right, the next game. Here we go. All right, so I'm going to set this one up. You see that meme where it's the Grim Reaper going door to door to door to door. And that Grim Reaper this week is the Detroit Lions, guys. Last week they beat the fucking brakes off the Jags by 1,000 points. By 1,000 points. This week, they're going to probably do the same thing to the Colts. So we got the Lions going into Indianapolis. Detroit is favored by 7. Should be 17 at least. And that over-under is 49.5. I'm going to let the birthday boy go.
Lions cover over. This game's over. Colts season is over. Everything's over. Kings of the North shall rise once more further. No, man, look, the Lions obviously slayed last week as we expected them to with the Jaguars. I thought it was going to be a replay of the 90s game where they was taking the knees with 5 minutes to go and shit like that with how bad it was back then. I thought it was going to be something like that again, but no, it wasn't. It was a good, definitely dominant display on offense, but I was really proud of their defense too, even though Jacksonville's not been that strong, but they're hustling on defense, man. They really are, and they've gotten. It seems like the defense has almost gotten better without Hutchinson. Dare I say, it's crazy. Not so much rushing the passer, but overall as a unit.
Overall,
and then on the flip side, the Colts. Let's not totally disregard that win last week. That was a great win last week versus that the shitty Jets team pulled it off by 1 point. Dude, Anthony Richardson balled out last week. Balled out. 272, 20 of 30. He threw for a touchdown, and then he ran for two touchdowns. Yeah, and guess what the most important thing was? He only lost 1 fumble. He fumbled twice, but he only lost 1. Limit these turnovers. But I'm curious. He's going to turn it over. It's just a mindset of,
as long as it's not 5 every week.
Yeah, you just can't have 3 a game. You're going to have 1 here, 1 there, but the one matchup I'm looking forward to seeing this Colts-Lions game is how they react to a mobile quarterback. Historically, even last year, that fucking tore us up. When we played the Ravens last year, Lamar killed us. It wasn't even so much of him, ran for 100 yards on it. It was the crucial runs, the 3rd and 10, the this, the that.
Like
he tore us up
last week.
Yeah, and Lions got the Bills in a few weeks too. That's going to be a killer one. I can't wait to talk about that one. But anyway, I just want to see how that defense can do against a mobile quarterback who can fuck you up multiple ways. I haven't really seen that this year. And so I'm looking forward to seeing that. But I got to pick my Lions. I think they'll cover that 7.5 points. Yeah, they'll win by at least 10, I think. And I'm going over.
I like the Lions as well. I definitely showing that y'all the Kings. Right now, I don't know if that Anthony Richardson game is great. Is it because that the Jets are falling off? They're losing people left and right. Just fired the GM,
firing people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That it still lost them. Aaron Rodgers, don't know if Aaron Rodgers is gonna be there next year or next week. They said they had a meeting saying that we trying to bench Aaron Rodgers. That would kill everything. I don't know if y'all heard about that, but
that's what got him fired.
Yeah, I did hear that.
That's what got his dumb
one of their last meetings. So I don't know if that was just a great game by the Colts, just pulling it out or what it is. But Lions definitely are for real. They have an identity. They know what they need to do. The running game is spectacular. Goff has been playing out of his mind. You got J-Mo, man. You got St. Brown. You got all these guys, man. You got all these guys, bro. Everybody. Patrick been balling out over there, bro. So many people. I haven't really seen much of your boy Sam Laporta though, but you really don't need him. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
I just don't understand, man, how y'all get all this fire. Yeah, I definitely got the Lions. I got the Lions covering. And I'm gonna go to under on that one too, bro. I think I'm gonna go to under on that one. Colts got a little bit of defense, man. A little smidge of defense, man. They can hold that stuff down. What's the over under anyway? Like what you say, like 45?
49.5.
49.5? Yeah. 50.5? Oh yeah, they definitely.
I got 49.5.
Definitely be under. like 45, 46 points.
I'm going with Jordan. I'm not gonna, waste my breath on it. We all know what it is. Indianapolis just isn't. They're not on that level. So I'm taking Detroit. They're going to cover. Over under. I don't know if they're going to be able to put up 52 points. Altogether, I'm gonna go over though. I think I'll still go over 25 apiece at least. I think that's viable.
I don't think
that's 25 points. Right,
no, I'm saying
that's the issue.
Detroit's going to score the majority of those points, but they're not going to score 50 again.
They might.
They fucking might. You never know. They might, but
Colts get about 21. They'll get about 21.
You got Detroit covering though.
Yes, sir.
All right, and you said under or over?
Detroit covering over.
Got you.
All right. Next game, we got the New England Patriots going to Miami. Miami's favored by 7.5. I think that's a big line for them. The over under is 46.5. Miami. Let's see what's their what they got. They're on a 2-game winning streak since Tua came back. I still don't think they're where they were, where they was, whatever. But I still think that they're probably good enough. I don't know, man. New England, they be coming out of nowhere and just be holding motherfuckers.
And it's a division game.
And it's a division game. You're right. That's exactly what I was getting ready to say. I'm going to take New England, I think.
Really?
Yeah, I think I'm going to take New England. Yeah. And I'm going to take the under.
I'll take the under?
Yes, sir.
Okay. New England, and you're going under. That was a close game last week when they with the Rams, man, with New England.
Mm-hmm.
Rams ended up covering the bastards, but I don't know, man. They're just the Patriots are so Jekyll and Hyde to me, dude. They're so Jekyll and Hyde to me. Another good game by Drake May, threw for 282, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Just not enough. Obviously, you don't have enough around you. Dolphins coming back. The Dolphins they look completely different to me since Tua's been back now, man.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have no sort of explosiveness really, man, and it's not really attractive to watch. It's not really hitting home for me anymore. It's not the same offensive explosion looking Dolphins team that I'm used to seeing. But I mean, I'm gonna take them to win this game. I think they do enough to get it back, riding a 2-game hot streak right now. Obviously, like you reiterated, and I just think they'll do a little bit too much for the Patriots to handle. What's the point spread on that game again? 7 points?
That is 46.5.
No, I mean the spread. 7?
7.5.
Oh no, that's too much.
I'm gonna take.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Miami to win, New England to cover. I'll go slightly over. I think it's going to be right around that 44, 45 mark. Fucking Vegas knows, man, but I'm going slightly over.
Bro, I got to go with Miami as well. I just feel like the running game is just going to be for New England to stop. The running game, A-Chain, that man is still one of the top backs out here. Even if he gets injured, man, last year, man, that man I think he had like 20 touchdowns or something total. So he's always going to be a monster. He's always going to grit. And they freaking threw the Jonnu Smith.
Yeah, I know. I lost the fantasy because of that motherfucker.
Right, bro. Like, for real. Like, come on, man. You got the tight end getting off. And I still haven't seen Waddle, really. Haven't seen ODB. You know what I'm saying? Odell Beckham or whatever. Not really that much. So, Tyreek Hill still going to have.
Finally.
Mm-hmm.
What was that last game?
What's that? ODB?
Yeah, he finally had a couple first down catches. I was like, wow, you finally like the first couple catches I've seen you make since you signed that money. You basically stole money from them.
Right, that's it, for real. You're a counselor out that mug. That's it.
Man.
But yeah, I like Miami. New England's definitely gonna cover, but I like the over. Miami's gonna put up some points though. Yeah, they're gonna put up some. They're both gonna put up some points.
We'll see.
Yeah.
They ain't been the same, but we'll see.
Drake May might get on that defense, bro.
He might. He's not bad. He's not bad.
Yeah. Defense ain't all that. I can see them definitely scoring some points.
The next game after that, we got your boys, Tampa Bay, going into New York Giants, where Tampa Bay is favored by 6. That over-under is 41.5.
Yep.
Sam, we'll let you go.
No, can I go first?
Oh, sure.
Definitely. Go ahead. Be my guest.
Can I go first? This isn't really about the Buccaneers. I just want to get something off my chest of the Giants because I do have friends that are Giants fans. The New York Giants. I don't know who's a bigger embarrassment right now. Them or the Jets. It's a bad, sad state of affairs for New York, New Jersey. New anything. You need a whole new and a new.
New Orleans.
It's ridiculous.
put them in the same bag.
New Orleans is actually looking good right now compared to them. They won 2 games since they got rid of their coach now, man. But the New York's, man, it's ridiculous right now, man. So now, what I don't understand is the New York Giants will do some stupid shit like pay Daniel Jones all this money, which if you were going to pay him, right, that's whatever. If it's not about if they're worth the money. It's about if you're going to keep them, if you think they can win games, you have to pay them top dollar to keep them. That's how it works. We know all this. A lot of quarterbacks get paid the money. It's like that. His game does not resemble $40-50 million. No, but that's the going rate. And now in today's age in 2024, we know all this. Where they fucked up is where they didn't pay Barkley too and keep Barkley.
Yep.
Right.
Because that was the main reason. That and the defense was the main reason to your success of that season a couple years ago when Brian Dable's rookie season. So now, you get to the playoffs, and then now everything's been shitty ever since then. Daniel Jones has been hurt, and then when he's not hurt, he sucks. And then when he's getting time to block, and then he gets it's always something bad. It's always something bad going on. So what you do based on Daniel Jones' health is you sign Drew Lock, former quarterback of the Seahawks and shit, over there, because that was his designated job. A chance to compete if Daniel Jones is not ready, goes down, all that. He's a guy who started multiple games. He could win you a couple. Not great by any stretch of the means, but that's what you signed him for.
But decent. Solid.
Yeah, decent. So what do? You come in this year, you bench Daniel Jones finally after the season's all over. And then not only that, you decide to go with Tommy DeVito, a guy for what you already know what you got. Like, why would you do that?
Not much.
Because he was a fan favorite last year when he started.
Man, I wouldn't give a damn. This is New York, the most.
And he beat Philadelphia. He beat Philadelphia.
There is.
That's all you need to do.
And then did jack shit after
He had a
that.
little bit of he had a Cooper Rush moment.
If you can't beat out Daniel Jones for a starting job, I don't want to hear his name brought up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's just crazy to me. Why did you bring Drew Lock? Why did you do that? Is what I'm saying. That's what makes you terrible. Like, your defense is still out there hustling. You still lead the league in sacks, if I'm not mistaken. And you do dumb shit like this. That whole fucking organization, like, they got to fucking, how they're spring cleaning with the Jets. They need to do that shit right now with the Giants. That's terrible. Including Brian Dable. Brian Dable's fucking gone.
Gone.
But anyway,
Daniel Jones will be gone.
That being said, Sam, you know how I feel about your Buccaneers. They're a far superior team. There's no way you should not win, even with all the injuries. I don't care if Baker Mayfield don't play this game. You should win this game. I'm rolling with Trask. Whoever it is, the Bucs win this game. 5.5. I'll take that touchdown all day. Run that shit up.
Yeah, Mike Evans coming back. Jamel Dean coming back. So,
I'm glad you mentioned that. I'm taking the over.
Hell yeah. So, like I said, we locked and loaded, man. We locked and loaded with them boys. Sterling Shepard, man, been out there eating, bro. Iton been out there really killing the game. He's really stepped this game up 1,000%. So, I'm going with it. We running and gunning still. Got the 3-headed running backs. We doing all that, whatever defense, man. Just got to stop something, man. I need like 2 turnovers from y'all, definitely. Especially with DeVito, bro. You should at least get two turnovers,
At least.
And our front four should freaking kill anything or whatever in front of us. So, I'm going to over, man. And I think we're going to cover this. Shout out to Tampa Bay. This is the easiest part of our season, too, man. So we went from, like, the hardest scheduling in the first, 10 games to, the easiest now. We play the Giants. We play freaking Carolina twice. We play Orleans one time. We play somebody else. I can't even. But it's a lot of easy games. So, we could run the table, but 6-1 get us in the playoffs.
You got left.
Yeah, I'm not going to waste too much time. You said it pretty well. New York is a fucking. I can't even think of a word besides fucking. I can't even think of a word for them.
Booty juice.
So I'm just going to say it. Tampa Bay. They're going to cover obviously, and we'll go over.
All right.
Next game after that, I don't even want to spend too much time on this, but
Cowboys!
my Dallas
Cowboys!
Cowboys going into Washington, where Washington is favored by fucking 10 points.
Yeah.
God damn, Gino.
Yeah.
Fuck, I didn't see that. Washington's favored by 10. The over-under is 45.5. I've said it. I hope Dallas loses every fucking game the rest of the season. I hope they lose every single fucking game. Yeah, I don't even care if they play against the Panthers. I'm going to take Washington in this game. But it being a divisional game, I think Dallas will cover. And I'm going to go the over.
Man, Dallas plays so bad Monday night, man. I don't even think they should even open the stadium. And I think they should play in the parking lot. Because that shit has been crazy, bro. Man, y'all should be parking lot pimping out there, bro. Because, man, and y'all got stuff coming from the top of the dome, and, man, y'all can hurt people. Man, shut that junk down, man. For real, play at the Family Dollar. For real, Family Dollar Football League, bro. Because y'all ain't worth, man, a hill of beans right now. So, definitely not going for the Cowboys in any other game this year. And I'm going with the Commanders. Told y'all boys they was gonna be sorry without no. Y'all figure out a running game. Y'all get somebody off the street or something, whatever. Y'all might be somewhat decent. But y'all done lost that too. For real. Y'all been lost that. Y'all been lost that team.
Yeah.
But I got the Commanders. I got the 10, and I got the under.
Yeah. I'm inclined to agree. Commanders win, they cover. I think it'll be under because I don't think the Cowboys will score a lot, no matter who's taking the snaps. They're showing little to absolutely nothing as far as the life goes. That game last week pissed me off so bad. Not because I'm a Texans fan, not because I'm a Cowboys fan, not because I had money on the game, but because I had a fantasy football. Goes down to the wire, man. Down to the wire. And my guys outscore everything. And I go into this game, Texans versus Cowboys, and all my guys are done. And I'm up by, I think, 10 points. Mm-hmm. He has one player left. That player was the Houston Texans defense.
Really?
All the Cowboys had to do was, one, not get shut out, which they didn't. So as soon as they scored some points, I'm like, bet. Close in, I'm clear. Second thing you can't do is give up a fucking defensive touchdown. And what did they do? They gave up a fucking defensive touchdown.
That's it.
And fuck me, no Vaseline, bro. And it's so sloppy. It's like the effort's not there. I don't know where to begin with it, man. I really don't. They're a mess right now. I'm taking the Commanders to win. I think they're covering, and I think it's going to be under, because I can't pick Dallas to win. I can't pick them to cover anything, bro. I can't pick them
I'm
to
only
cover.
doing
them
the
score.
divisional game. That's the only reason why I'm doing it.
I can't get those good. I can't call on one score, anytime score, man. Not CD, not none of those guys. Not Rico Dowell or whatever his name is. None of those guys, bro. Not Zeke, not none of those guys, bro. I don't think none of those guys going. For real. Field goal. I might bet with the field goal kicker. That's about it.
Yeah. There are some teams that are so bad that we shouldn't even take up time talking about it. Right now, they are one of them, and that's shameful considering they're your team, Wes.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. But anyways, shout out to TikTok. We got a couple comments on TikTok. Jackson, thanks for the follow, by the way. He wants to know if this is a good trade idea. It's kind of off the topic from the games, but James Cook and DK for Kenneth Walker and Zay Flowers.
I'm sorry, repeat that? Oh, in fantasy trade.
This is a good, I'm assuming it's fantasy. If this is a good trade offer. James Cook and DK Metcalf for Kenneth Walker and Zay Flowers.
I think that's pretty even. I think that's pretty even.
Too.
I don't know, man. I got Zay Flowers on my fantasy, and he's fucking going crazy for me.
He does, but he doesn't.
And Kenneth Walker he's just fucking running over
He's a
everybody.
dog. He's a dog. I'd probably keep. You say Kenneth Walker and Metcalf?
No, Kenneth Walker.
I'm assuming he has, or it's James Cook and DK.
Oh, them two together.
For Kenneth Walker and Zay Flowers.
Yeah, I'll take Walker and Zay Flowers. Yep. Definitely.
That's what I thought.
Because Kenneth Walker's a dog and all that, but
Cook been killing too. Cook got like 10, 11 touchdowns though. Cook got them touchdowns now.
Cook's been handling it, yeah, definitely. But I mean, I'm staying with Zay and I'm staying with K9, bro. Like, I don't know. That's just me.
Yep.
I have Kenneth Walker. He's my starting running back, bro. And he was I picked him early as fuck. I'm keeping him because he gets volume, bro. And the Seahawks, they're a top passing offense, yeah. But DK Metcalf, he's been fighting like injuries all season.
He's so good though when he's healthy.
He's back now.
As long as he's ready for playoffs, that's good. But it's like, okay, if he misses like 3-4 games, that's enough to fuck your fantasy football season right there, you know. And people have been getting hit by these injuries left and right, man. I don't know.
Yeah, so thanks to you for the follow, Jackson. Thanks for interacting. We're more than happy to talk about whatever that you want to you want to float our way. We'll try to spread it in to the game picks and stuff like that. Once again, thank you for joining in and being in the Let Loose podcast family.
Yes, sir.
Woo! All right, the next game is the Kansas City Chiefs coming off their first loss in an entire year. Going into Carolina, who can't fucking beat my local high school team. And Kansas City is favored by 10.5, and that over-under is 42.5. Kansas City lost. I don't want to say that it was a heartbreak, but what the fuck's going on? I don't want to say it was a heartbreak fashion.
It was well deserved.
It was. We all called it. We knew it was coming. And I think they're gonna take it out on Carolina. They're not gonna put up 50 points like a Detroit Lions, but they're gonna win in a I don't know. They're just gonna win. They're gonna win big. So I'm gonna take Kansas City. They're gonna cover that 10, and I'm gonna take the over.
I like Kansas City.
Would you guys think I'm absolutely insane if I said Carolina's going to win this game?
Nope.
No, because I could see Kansas City, doing what they did last year, losing 5 out of 6 or something in a 7 game stretch or something like that.
Let me paint this picture for you. Young quarterback, selected first, former Heisman Trophy winner, gets benched. Andy Dalton's in. Definite you go through coaching changes and this and that. Your team's in the bottom of the barrel. Completely somebody who we've been calling for. Hopefully you can get a trade. You can start your career over somewhere else because it's dead in Carolina. It's just not happening. And of course, if those who don't know what I'm talking about Bryce Young. Dude, what if he beats the Kansas City Chiefs this weekend?
That'd be crazy.
What if he does it? What if he does it, man?
His stock will rise and they ain't gonna fucking get rid of him.
You have nothing to lose.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's gonna happen. I just want to throw that out there.
Not in a million years, bro. Never. I can't even think that far. I can't even think that far, bro. For him to have enough plays, for him to even have a fighting chance, bro, against those guys. But defensively, they're gonna whack something. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
I'll take Carolina to cover though. Closer game than anticipated. I have the spread up here at 11. So I'm gonna take Kansas City. Carolina covers that somehow. I just think they stay in it with them, keep it, establish the run game a little bit. I don't know. I think Kansas City will probably be sharp on offense. Maybe their defense is a little out of sorts this game. I don't know. Never know with the Panthers. You'll see what they can do. Playing better as of late. And yeah, and I think that they're getting Adam Thielen back too. So if he wasn't back last game, so something to watch out for. But I'll take the Chiefs. Carolina's going to cover it. I'll go over the 41.5.
No, I'm thinking it's gonna be the under. I think the Chiefs gonna cover the spread, 21-10 or something like that. It's not gonna be that. Panthers not gonna score a lot of points, bro. Like they want people to think or whatever that Panthers or whatever do some miraculous stuff and run the ball. And no, none of that stuff is none of it.
Nothing.
12 points, 13 points, 24-10 or something, 23-7 or something like that. Not even going to be close, bro. The Panthers do not have anything. Defensive-wise, they're okay, but offensive-wise, man, nope. For real. Chuba Hubbard not going to be able to get off, man. None of those, So, I like the under, I like the Chiefs, and I like the Chiefs cover.
Fair enough. He just won their last two, though, man. Just something to keep an eye on.
And any given Sunday, right?
The Panthers got a bigger winning streak than the Chiefs do right now.
Yeah, they do.
All right, let's move on. Tennessee goes to Houston, where Houston is a 7.5 favorite, and that over/under is 40.5. Houston coming off beating Dallas, and really tell me much. We know Houston is a solid team. Tennessee, they're not. They're 2-8. They've lost 2 in a row now. And they're probably going to lose this game and the next game when they go to Washington. So I'm just going to say
they're gonna lose a lot more games.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm just saying. At least
It's
the next 2 games.
It's gonna be a bunch of them all down the road. Well, I'm telling you, that's gonna be ugly.
Well, I mean, they got Houston, Washington, Jacksonville. Yeah, they might lose every single game. They might be able to beat
Jacksonville, man. If they lose to Jacksonville,
they might be able to
just
beat Jacksonville. They got Jacksonville twice coming up, and then they got they got Houston coming up twice, Jacksonville coming up twice, and they got Cincinnati and Indianapolis sprinkled in there. So it's kind of a little bit of a gauntlet. It's going to start now. I'm taking Houston. They're going to cover, and I'm going to go over.
Go ahead, Sam.
I like Houston, especially with Nico Collins back. Money Mix, man, 3 tutties, man. What is he doing out here? Like, this guy here, bro, man, got it going on. 50-yard runs and whoa, Money Mix. You definitely doing your thing. I'm definitely going with Houston. Will they cover the spread? I'm going to say no, and I'm going to do the over.
7.5?
I don't think that.
You got Tennessee covering that?
I got Tennessee covering that because the defense still lights out. They still lights out, bro.
Definitely, they got a great defense.
I've been saying that for years, bro. Their defense, man, they put all their money and their talent into that defense, and then they had a good running back or whatever, and try to like float by, for real, like 90s. They still running like they're in the 90s. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they got they got a linebacker that's questionable. Kenneth Murray's questionable. Roger McCreary's questionable. Sebastian Joseph Day's questionable. L'Jarius Sneed's out. And Ty J Spears is questionable. So
don't matter. Plug and play.
We'll see.
Plug and play. I think
plug and play. He says.
Definitely huge.
Half those guys, I don't even know who the hell they are. You know what I'm saying?
I forgot L'Jarius.
I know L'Jarius Sneed. Because who was
that's how they
champion. But that's what I'm saying. Right. That shit don't mean nothing.
Yeah.
You can still the hell of business.
Yeah, you have a bunch of essential no-name players. Like, no shade at these guys; they're good young players, but you just don't, hear too much from them. They're not household names, exactly. But I mean, they're the best. Up until last week, Tennessee had the #1 passing defense in the NFL still. So I mean, they have a top-tier defense, at least in that regard. But do I expect them to beat Houston? No, I don't. It could happen, but I'm just looking at it here, dude. I don't think I've picked any upsets this week so far. I don't like that. I really don't like that. Well, it's not going to be here. I'm taking Houston Texans.
I know that's right.
Tennessee, I got them covering, and I'm going to go. I'll go under, bro. I'll go under. A little bit of defense here. A little bit of defense, and I think Houston plays a little bit better defense being at home. Hustlers, man, their guys are making some plays on that. I mean, granted, it was a shitty Dallas offense and all of that, but like a lot of the time, their guys were in position so many of the times, and I mean, they were just looking sharp, you know. So definitely a good bounce back game for them after the loss to the Lions and that. But I got Houston. I think Tennessee covers. I'm gonna go under. I'm gonna go under that 41.5. Low scoring game. Low scoring game.
All right. Moving on, we got the Denver Broncos rolling into Las Vegas, where Denver is favored by 6, and that over-under is 41.5. I'm going Denver. They're going to cover, and I'm going over. Denver has been playing pretty good on offense lately. Bo Nix is better than, when he first started this season. Kind of like Caleb Williams, shit in the bed. And the more the season goes on, it seems like the better that the Denver Broncos play. I don't know why, how. They got a great defense. Bo Nix is a mobile quarterback, so he can extend plays, pick up extra yardage and shit like that when he needs to. And he can fucking fling that fucking thing sometimes. He does have, he makes poor decisions sometimes, just like any other rookie quarterback. But more times than not, he's slinging it out there. So I'm going to take Denver. Like I said, they're going to cover that, and I'm going to take the over.
Vegas got to win sometime. They got to win sometime soon, bro. Is it going to be here? Maybe. I don't think. I just don't see Denver as a threat like that. Defensively, yes. Offensively, bro, nowhere in hell they're going to put up that many points again this season, bro. 38 points, dog, against an Atlanta defense, bro. They wasn't even – the defense wasn't even, like, trying to stop these guys. Who are the offensive guys? You know what I'm saying? Who are they? You got McLaughlin, the running back. Then you got the one dude. I think you got one dude. They got Sutton over there because I ain't heard nothing about him. I ain't heard nothing about him too much. I know they got the dude Mims, whoever that is, and the dude that got shot. The dude that got shot.
Yeah, they did.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like I don't know any of these offensive players. None of them. But bro, I like Denver though. Still like Denver. Man, even though you don't have the household names, done. They're still getting it done, and you gotta respect it. For real, you gotta. They're gonna like, oh, you gonna know my name after this game. You gonna know my name after this game. That's how it usually is, or whatever. When you're a down and out team, and then 500 now? They're 500.
6 and 5.
6 and 5 now. Okay, so they ain't had their bye week yet. So that should be coming. Yeah, this bye week should be coming. So, man. I gotta go with Denver. I gotta go with Denver. Minshew still been balling, but Madison or whatever haven't been handling the business or whatever running back. And Brock Bowers been doing good. I think he's been doing pretty solid whatever these last couple games. But I think they'll cover 6 points. I think they'll cover the spread. They might surprise them boys, man, because they're so high right now. You know what I'm saying? And they playing in Vegas.
Yeah.
Yep.
They might surprise them boys, but I like Denver though. The late field goal, little upset. You know what I'm saying?
You want over under 41.5?
I'm gonna do under, bro. I gotta do that.
I am in complete agreement with you. I think Denver wins this game. I think Las Vegas covers it, and I am going under as well. Defensive battle fought hard division game. Raiders, I don't expect nothing from the Raiders on a week in, week out basis anymore. Brock Bowers is the only shining light of that team offensively.
Anyway.
Yeah. And I just, like I said, I don't expect much from them, man. And it's shameful. 2 wins that they might get 4. They're lucky all season. I don't see it happening. Denver, on the other hand, 6-5. They're a team that their record does not implicate the type of team they are, man, because they've only lost out of those 5 losses, 4 of them have been by 1 possession.
Right.
Top tier defensive team. And you know a bold statement. I got a bold statement. On this show, I've said multiple times, Jaden Daniels will be no question the rookie of the year. I don't think so anymore, dude. I think it might be
leading the rookie of the year.
I think it might be Bo Nix right now.
Yeah,
I do. Statistically,
I saw it earlier today.
The only thing Jaden Daniels, I think he has a better completion percentage looking at it, and his team has a better record. But statistically, it's like Bo Nix is thrown for more. Bo Nix is also ran for 5. He's also a dual threat quarterback and how they run that offense. That's why you don't hear these star-studded guys in Denver. Well, number one, they don't have it, but that's how they run that shit. Bo will take off with that shit. He is a safe play quarterback. He's not gonna bomb it on you like that, this and that, take unnecessary chances. He is a game managing type quarterback. So, and he's doing so as a rookie, and he's doing what he's doing with way less talent than what Jaden's got in Washington, at least on the offensive side of the ball. So it definitely could be him. But in this game, I'm going the Broncos to win, Raiders to cover, under.
But Jordan, can you really consider him a rookie being 26 years old, first year? I mean, it got to be something. It's got to be something to say about that. It got to be some kind of
Ben Simmons.
Regulations.
Who was up for rookie of the year in his 2nd or 3rd season?
Jesus Christ, bro! I don't get it.
There's got to be an age cutoff.
This is your first. Yeah, got to be an age cutoff. Yeah. How you gonna win the high school prom king or whatever? And you 32 years old, man. That shit don't sound right.
That's Brandon.
That's for the young. That's for the younger guys. 21, 22 coming in.
Hey, speaking of which, we got another comment on TikTok over here from 252 Anderson. He wants to know who we should take, Kyler or Nix, for this week.
Kyler or Nix?
Yeah.
Kyler or Bo Nix? I would go. I don't know. Both defenses.
I would go with Bo Nix.
I think I'm going Nix.
Because Seattle's a hit or miss team. They can either look like shit and not play well, or Geno can be lighting it up.
I'm going to be inclined to agree with you, fellas. They're both playing on the road, and Seattle's a way harder place to play at than Las Vegas with the Raiders setting. Playing in Seattle is always going to be difficult, especially, and he's doing good right now, Kyler Murray, but I don't trust him on a consistent week-to-week basis. Some weeks he can come out and not throw for 200 yards and completely suck. The next week he can come out and throw for 350 and then run for an additional 2 on your ass. So it's kind of hard to get a grasp on him. It just depends on how good the Call of Duty game is at the current time. I'm not sure about how the new one is.
Hey,
I ain't played it yet.
Just came out, so he's got to grind his rank. He's got to get up to 250, man. He's got to get all that shit.
I'm taking Bo Nix. We're going with Bo Nix on that one. Thank you for your comment, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
like, share,
thank you, 252 Anderson. Thank you, sir.
Woo!
All right. The next game we got is San Francisco at Green Bay. Green Bay is favored by 2. That over-under is 47.5. Who you got?
Go ahead, Jim.
Well, these guys here, man. Packers got lucky. Pulled it off last week. What about San Fran? How you guys feeling about the Niners right now? I think they're playing.
Falling off, man.
That loss to the Seahawks last week was unprecedented, man. I don't know. And I think there's going to be there's going to be some urgency here. If they lose this game, they might lose their way. Because let me look at this standing brackets right here for the NFC. The NFC right now, San Francisco's at 10th behind Seattle. So now okay, so it says right now Seattle and them have the same record at 5-5. Seattle's at 9, they're at 10. And they have the tiebreaker over San Francisco based on win percentage in the division game. Division games, they have a better division record right now. So this, obviously, there's no division implications on this game. On the Seahawks game, there is. But the 49ers, you cannot let yourself get so far down this ladder. The urgency here is going to be out the water. McCaffrey's back. Where they screwed up last week, they didn't get the ball to white boy Rick, man. Ricky got to make plays. He's the one. He's the healthy guy there, man. George Kittle missed that game last week, crucial. So I really think here the Packers, man, the Packers shouldn't have been in a position last week where it was coming down to a field goal to lose that game. So they kind of took a step back as well. So I'm looking at that like, man, Sam, you called that a couple weeks. Like last week, I think you called that. So the Packers coming off that bye week is good for Jordan Love's health, but they came out looking sluggish as hell. So maybe if they got that figured out now and they could bounce back, I'm not sure, but favored by 3. I don't know. I don't have no upset picks, man. I'm going San Fran here. Urgency is of the essence right now, man. You cannot go in there and lose this game, fall couple games behind. It just cannot happen. You want any shot for this season, you got to win this game for your San Francisco. I'm going with the Niners, and I'm going over.
Bro, I got to go with the Packers just because the 49ers defense is where they're lacking. It's the defense. They usually don't allow all these guys to score on those guys at a high rate. But right now, man, it seems like, man, boys is blowed out. Not even blowed out or whatever, but just blown coverages, man, just all over the board, bro. You know, safeties.
Looking at their injury report real quick, it shows that Brock Purdy is questionable.
Yeah,
he's going to play. It says
he'll probably play.
It says his shoulder, but you know, Nick Bosa's questionable. George Kittle's questionable. Just throwing that out there.
Bosa is what you got to worry about because Bosa was like hobbling for real last game, so that might be a serious cause for concern there.
But the Pack looked good, man. Freaking Watson had 130 something yards receiving. Christian Watson. Dobbs had Reed, I think, had down. Man, them boys is going off, bro. Them boys is going off. Jordan Love, man, got his young guys, man. Them boys is ready, man. Them boys is wolves out there. They got some wolves. 49ers is not covering anything right now. Chris McCaffrey, it's going to take him a couple weeks to get back in the rare form. Like you say, you got to throw the white boy Rick, man. So, man, he's definitely a threat. Because, Jennings really been on that shining form. That's really the guy or whatever that's been shining for the 49ers.
Yeah.
I like the Pack, man. Impact in Green Bay, that's played. It's starting to get cold, too, bro. 49ers ain't that shit. It's starting to get cold. Yeah, I like the Pack on that one, definitely.
Unless it's a playoff game, then it's Niners every time. You got them covering the 2.5 field goal?
Yeah, definitely.
Over under.
Perfect numbers. Perfect numbers.
Definitely. That's a good fucking number.
Perfect number. What's the over under?
48.5. Okay, I got 48.5.
47, 48. Man, these guys always come to stage. This is really like NFC championship game right here. So I'm gonna go to over.
I think that is the perfect line for this game. with the Packers at home favored by exactly a field goal. The 2.5, not the 3 bullshit with the push. That's the perfect line. They should be favored by a field goal. That's exactly where I would place it if it were me.
Very, very evenly matched team, but I just feel like the Packers just a tad bit better. Especially because the 49ers got so many.
Man, you both put up some good cases for each team. Like you said, Jordan, San Francisco, they're kind of in an almost panic mode to where the season's kind of slipping away from them if they don't get their shit together. They got CMC back, so he's got to take a couple games to get his win within him again. With Green Bay, Green Bay won at a last-second field goal against Chicago. Who they've beaten for the past 15 years nonstop, pretty much.
Right. 11 straight.
Yeah. So they Chicago kind of looked good. They were able to move the ball on them last week, but I think I'm going to have to take Green Bay on this game. I don't think San Fran is the same team that they've been the past few years, getting to conference championships, getting to the Super Bowl and shit like that. I don't know if it's Brock Purdy, and not having the Avengers, assembled and shit, or what. But I think I'm going to take Green Bay. Obviously the two, but I think some points are going to be scored. So I'm going to take the over on that.
You got them covering the 3.
Yeah.
All right, and over. Bet that.
And the thing about the 49ers, just like your dad said, man, he said, man, I really don't trust Brock Purdy like that. I really can't trust him as my franchise quarterback, even though he's done some amazing things. When it comes down to it, bro, we can't depend on you to freaking make those plays. There's always going to be CMC or whatever taking the pressure off, just getting the credit because you're the number one guy. You know what I'm saying? For real. And that's going to be the difference because Jordan Love come to play, bro. Like, shit, man. This ain't even my money to lose. For real, I played 1 year, got the big-ass contract. Shit, man, I'm gonna borrow money, borrow time, bro. Man, like, just he plays different. He plays different. He plays like he wants to win every game, dog. He's in every game that they played all year. You know, with basically no name receivers, young receivers, bro, and can kill a running back. And he act like he should be the top seed. You know.
Hey, not to cut you off, we got another comment on TikTok, guys. Mm-hmm. Unkani, Omukani. He wants to know if he should use Kyren Williams or Dobbins this week.
Kyren Williams every week.
Yeah, all no question.
Every week.
I was looking at the matchup, but yeah, thinking about it, no, especially you got Dobbins. Dobbins is going in for a revenge game. You know, they got the Ravens. We're about to get to that game in a minute, but yeah, overall, just because you got the Chargers' offense is unpredictable. You got Herbert running more now, taking the pressure off. Gus Edwards healthy again, taking some carries away from him. But Kyren Williams is yeah, he's a primary. I'll say primal focus of that goddamn offense. You know, let's see if I can get these goddamn. If you quit smoking, careful with Zins when you live stream, man. I'm telling you. But yeah, I'm going Kyren. Just his volume. They use him. They pass to him every down back type guy. You know, they're getting Corum in it mixed now. But yeah, I go Kyren.
So definitely go Kyren. You heard it here first.
Yeah, you got to.
I'm hoping I'm pronouncing it right. Ukani. If I'm not, then I apologize. But he followed the page. So salute to you. Welcome to the family.
Thank you.
Any questions that you got? Trade ideas, and you want our opinions, by all means, anytime. Shoot us a message or whatever.
Once again, appreciate your comment.
Yeah, once again, thank you.
Podcast on the YouTube, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah, follow us on YouTube. Follow us on, obviously, he just follows us on TikTok. We're going to start up I think we already got a IG page, but we're going to kind of get that ramped up.
We're going to figure it out.
Yeah. The links are up on the description on the page. TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and IG. So moving on, we got the Arizona Cardinals going into Seattle with the 12th man, and Arizona is favored by 1 point. That over under is 47.5. That might be a good game. That might be a really good game.
I don't like it. I hate those 1 point spread because somebody always get blowed out. Every time. It don't be no 1 point. It'd be like 10 points, 8 points. So, not Carolina, but Arizona's been winning those 1 point favorite games.
They got a 4-game win streak.
They've been killing those 1 point favorites. But not this time. Not against the 12th man. Not against Seattle. Seattle's heads is like freaking big as hell right now. You know what I'm saying? Whole world because they beat killed them, whatever. Gino running for the touchdown too, bro. For real, man. He feel on top of the world right now.
Represent.
Couldn't believe it. Arizona, man, you gotta. I don't even know, bro, because the defense been playing pretty solid. It's just the offense. The offense plays good 1 week and the next week they don't put it on. So Are they gonna involve Marvin Harrison Jr. this week, or are they gonna have to have? You know what I'm saying? Is it gonna be McBride? Is he gonna be the guy? Is it gonna be Dortch? Is it gonna be Dortch? Who is gonna be? So I'm liking Seattle for this one, bro. I'm liking Seattle. I'm liking the over too, because this is gonna be some points. I'm liking Seattle. I'm liking
them Cardinals are sneaky, bro.
They are.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are.
Them Cardinals are sneaky.
Yeah, they
and
are.
I'm telling you right now, the beginning of this year, I picked the Niners to win this division. I could not have been more wrong because it's not going to happen. Seattle last week, I didn't feel like they had no business winning that game.
Mm-hmm.
I just did in San Francisco, as shitty as they were doing, they was there right there every time, and that was the first time I've seen them beat San Francisco in a long time that I can remember off the top of my head. They usually beat San Francisco usually beats them, and they usually cover the spread. That's usually a good, nice, easy bet on your parlay that you can count on. However, this year is different. Seattle having the top passing attack, but Cardinals, like you said, 4 straight wins. Had a bye week last week. You know, going into Seattle hostile environment, I get all of that. But right now, Cardinals are 6-4. They're 2-0 in this division. They're handling business in this division right now. And I don't know, man. I just think Arizona can do it, man. There's a reason why Seattle is only favored by a point this game, because on the flip of a coin, it can go either way. I'm liking the Cardinals in this game. I think we are in for a shootout, fellas. Yeah. We are in for a shootout. I got the Cardinals, so I'm taking the over.
Bro, the only thing I think the 1 point difference is Metcalf is playing. And freaking Smith the Jigba boy has been on fucking fire lately.
Yeah, but that defense has not.
No, that's exactly why he said it's gonna be a shootout, right?
Yeah, that defense is not, though. I don't trust that defense at all, dude. And even with their guy, even Tariq Woolen, I've seen him get roasted. I'm just like, y'all is just, they are all out of sorts, bro. I don't get it, because that's the one thing I thought that they would really stand on business on this year. I thought their offense would be more of a problem than their defense. They've been really injury plagued, but a lot of teams are, and you got to, fight through that shit. There is no reason. In what world are the Detroit Lions a better defensive team than the Seattle Seahawks? Come on, man. They got problems over there. They got problems. So
they've been there with the Legion of Boom. That shit been there.
Yeah, but I mean, they still tough after that. But it's not. They're not looking like that, man. I don't like it. I'm taking the Cardinals. Who you got, Wes?
Yeah, I think I'm going to take Arizona as well. I don't pick them to go anywhere fancy, deep in the playoffs or anything like that. But
they got to win the division too. By the way, I forgot to bring that up. That's why I mentioned I couldn't be no more wrong about San Francisco winning that division. I think the Cardinals are going to win that division, bro.
They have surprised me. They're doing way better than I thought they would have. Even though, Geno Smith is on Seattle, repping my hometown, West Virginia. I got to go Arizona. But like you said, it will be a shootout. So I'm going to take the over on that.
Bro, I can't believe you say the Cardinals going to win that division, bro. If anybody's going to do it, it's going to be the Rams. The Rams been that offensive output, man, off the chain lately.
They are
what? All the boys off. Cooper Kupp, 2 touchdowns, man.
They look good. They look good last week. What they looked like 2 weeks ago. Old, depleted, dead, stale. Like, come on, bro. That's too inconsistent.
They only lost 1 game in the last 3.
But that one game is bad, bro. That one game is bad. It's not like they've been doing nothing special. They barely a 500 team right now.
Yeah. Cardinals
doing work. 4-game win streak. Who expected that shit from the Cardinals, man? That's nuts.
So what's their record? 7? What they is 7-3 or something?
6-4.
Who's that? Seattle.
Oh, that's what the Rams want to be.
But 2-0 in the division. I'm looking at those key games. You know what I'm saying? I'm just.
I'm looking at leadership. I'm looking at the leadership from Stafford. With all those weapons over there.
Bro. If you win the division games, like that's a wrap. And they standing on business right now.
Yeah.
Bro,
it's gonna fight to the finish. Yeah. Fight to the finish.
It could be.
Hopefully they play the last game of
Yeah, no doubt.
All right, so Those were the 1 and 4 o'clock games. Right now we got the 8 o'clock game. Philly goes to Los Angeles to play the Rams in Inglewood, California, where the Eagles are favored by 3, and that over-under is 48.5. I think Philly's due for a loss, man. I really do. And Jordan hasn't picked an upset. Not saying that he's going to in this game.
My last two are upsets now. I'm looking at my last. So the last 2 games I've just picked are upsets. I picked Arizona. They're not
you're right. You're right. But I think Los Angeles might handle business, man. So I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna take the Rams. And I'm gonna take the over.
Okay. You want to go?
That'll be my upset. Well, I consider this an upset. Being favored by 1 or 2, I don't consider that being that big of an upset. But 3 or more, I consider that being an upset.
I feel you on that. Eagles running game, man, is killing right now. Saquon, man, is freaking eating any defense that you bring to him. I think that's going to be the deciding factor. I like the 3 points. I like the Eagles beating the Rams in LA. And I'm going to do the under. I feel like the Rams going to come to play, but it's just not going to be enough. This is a tough game for the Rams. This is definitely going to test them going into the final 6-7 games. This is going to test them. They're going to see if the defense is going to be handling business, whatever, at the tackle. All those guys, y'all got rid of one of your best cornerbacks. And if these guys are going to come to play, man, so that's the big thing or whatever with the Rams. But I just like the Eagles, bro. I just like the Eagles. Right? I feel like they're flowing right. Defensively and offensively. Just enough. Just enough, bro.
They definitely are. Both teams playing good right now. That was a big win for the Eagles last week to maintain the sole first place in the NFC East. And obviously the Rams pulling it off against New England last week. I think this game here, out of all these games, I think this is the perfect game to have on Sunday night. They did exceptionally well with the scheduling of this game and the Monday night game that we're going to get to next. But anyway, I think Philly wins this game because I just think their offense would be too much for their this fucking shallow-ass Rams defense. I don't think they're going to be able to do much to stop how they're moving the ball right now. Whether Philly runs on them, passes, they'll find a way, I think, to get it done. But I like the Rams to cover this because you know how I hate the fucking 3. I hate 3 points. I think Philly will win this game by a field goal. So I would take the ultimate spread of 2.5. So the 3 would cover that. But I like the Eagles. So with the spread being a 3, I like the Eagles. I like the Rams to cover, and I agree with you, Sam. I think it goes under. I think they'll just do enough scoring, but not too much. To kind of, because 2 good teams, man, they're gonna feel each other out for probably not no scoring, maybe 3, 6, maybe 6 points, maybe 7-3 end of the first quarter, maybe. I mean, it's gonna start slow and maybe low scoring at halftime type shit. But yeah, come down to the wire. I can see the Eagles pulling it off by 3 if they squeeze out one here.
Yes, sir.
Who'd you pick, Sam? Did you already pick?
Yeah, I picked the Eagles.
Oh, you picked Philly.
Eagles. Right. Yeah, I picked the Eagles.
All right.
I said they covered the 3, and I took the under.
That's right. All right, so that's it from Sunday. Monday night.
Last game of the week.
We don't have double hitters on Monday nights.
No, thank God. Thank God.
Don't they do that every once in a while?
Sometimes.
Did a couple of the earlier games. Earlier game,
like 3 weeks of the year.
Anywho, Baltimore goes to LA to play the Chargers. Baltimore is favored by 3 points.
Hold on. You gotta bring it in more professional than that. You got Harbaugh versus Harbaugh, man.
You're right. That's 100%. This is the Brothers Bowl. Yes, it ain't the Super Bowl like it was back in the day, but this is pretty close. The Brothers Bowl. Harbaugh against Harbaugh in LA.
Mm-hmm.
Baltimore is favored by 3. That over-under is the highest of the week at 50.5. This is going to be a
That's a
good game,
lot.
guys. This is going to be a
That's a
good
lot of
game.
points.
Like
I'm
I
going to have
said,
to stay up and
perfect
watch
game
this whole
for
damn game.
Sunday.
That's a lot of
Yep.
points.
Who you guys got?
Not the
You want to start
Ravens. Not the Ravens.
there?
Not the Ravens, he says.
Not the Ravens. Not at all.
Well,
Chargers showed me last week because I was going with Burrow. Because I say, man, I ain't seen them boys put up 30-something points or whatever. And what did they do?
They did
Put up
just
30-plus points, bro. Having the offensive onslaught, man, by all those guys. Freaking Donkey had like 100 or something crazy yards. Bro, Quentin Johnson with the touchdown, man. Just everything was clicking for the Chargers, bro. Their defense didn't really hold that stuff or whatever, but they scored enough to make the Chargers, you know what I'm saying, get them to win that game. And freaking Jamar Chase, bro. Jamar Chase, man, just kills everything. I don't know what to say.
Bengals got the number 1 offense, man. They
fired. Yeah, they definitely fired.
I don't.
And they've been losing
it's
all those
sad to
games.
see that
They've been
they-
getting all those points. That's a crazy thing for me.
Yep.
Ravens, man, when they play a good defense, boy, struggle time. All those little dink and dunk plays. Zay Flowers with 2 catches, like 36 yards or whatever last. Derrick Henry got a touchdown, but I think he got like, what he would have had like 60 yards or something like that, man. That defense, those big time defenses, man. You know, the Ravens like to pick on the little man. You know, when they fight somebody and they play somebody with the same strength, you know what I'm saying? A better defense on the upside, bro. It's hard for them boys to go on because everything about the running. Chargers, man. Deep
Chargers
front
got
four.
the best defense in the league.
Deep
man.
front four. The front four, man, is insane. You know,
Yeah.
corners, whatever, safety's insane, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you got to tight ends involved for the Ravens. Got to get those boys
I will
involved.
say-
but I don't think the
Khalil
Ravens
Mack
can
is
stop there.
questionable.
I mean, that's fine.
He didn't play last game. They didn't
Yeah, I'm
need
about to
him.
say that's fine.
It doesn't
but-
give
but
a explanation.
he's older
as to
now
what it
too,
is.
though. We
Yeah,
can't even
he's
say
not-
Khalil Mack
he's-
the same way
he's
that
more
we used
that-
to back in the day.
He's more that veteran presence that hypes up the
Right,
young.
he's like a
just the
Von
impact.
Miller type
But you need
guy
that shit,
now.
though. It
You know?
works.
Mhm. But I like the Chargers on this one. Just because defensively, man, they're just playing far better than the Ravens is playing right. The Ravens is really playing around with their food, bro. Because a lot of these games they could win. I don't even think it's Lamar, bro. I think that the guys are not the corners, not the corners, but the receivers that they have over there, not 30. Even with the new guy, Johnson, bro, like he ain't really do much. Those guys not doing much. I think Likely had the most yards out of all guys. I think he had like 4 catches, like maybe like 80 yards, 70-something yards. That's
4
the
catches,
backup tight
75
end.
yards.
Yeah, so like I say, your top guy is a backup tight end. That's who got the most yards, and you just picked up a guy. You know what I'm saying? It don't make sense to me. So they got to figure that stuff out. So I got the Chargers, and I got bro. I'm gonna go to under. I think it's gonna be another game like that Pittsburgh Ravens game because the Chargers. So I say like 40. What's you say 50 points?
50 and a
51
half.
points.
50
Yeah,
and a
so I'm thinking about 40 points. I don't think it's gonna be a lot of points. I think it's gonna be way under.
I gotta be honest, man. I have no idea who's gonna win this game.
Yeah, me too.
I have no idea. I could see this game going either way. Sam, I agree with you. I think it's gonna be lower scoring. I could see it being a lot like that Pittsburgh game, Baltimore game last week.
Mm-hmm.
Right around 20 some each, maybe like a 17-20 or a 17-21. I could see it being something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know which way it's gonna go, man. Baltimore is a great run defense, so I mean, I would expect for Los Angeles to try to thread the needle a little bit more. Justin Herbert is going to have to utilize his legs if he can.
Right.
Ravens are pretty good at maintaining stuff like that. However, I expect the Ravens to look more sharp offensively. I understand that they're going to go against another premier defensive team here, but playing in LA is not going to be like playing in Pittsburgh.
Right.
And that's the rivalry. It's a hostile environment. And still the Ravens were in that game as shitty as they were playing each, you know what I mean?
Right.
Pittsburgh just responded to everything and they just, was shutting shit down. And they were definitely the better team that day. And Sam, you called that game too. Good call on that, by the way. And I don't know, man. I could see this game. If I have to make a pick, obviously I do. I'm gonna pick the Ravens to win this game.
Damn you.
But I gotta tell you, I don't like it. I don't like
I'm
it
right
because
there too.
I like you guys know me, Michigan. I love Jim Harbaugh, bro. I do, and I want to see him succeed. And I wouldn't mind seeing him win a Super Bowl as long as it's not the Lions on the other side. And I would like to see him beat his brother again. Get every chance he gets redemption to that Super Bowl. I think that Super Bowl is bullshit. And Harbaugh should have won that. Jim should have won that game, but Beyonce screwed it up. It was the Illuminati. They screwed them. They busted the lights out because they knew what was happening.
That's crazy.
But no, at that time I actually wanted the Ravens to win. That was Ray Lewis's last dance, bro. So I mean, I had to write. He's one of my favorite players of all time.
He's one of my favorite players of all time.
So I mean, I had to ride with him, but yeah, I'm gonna take the Ravens to win this game, man. I think they bounce back. I can see both of this game, the result of this game would leave both of these teams sitting at 7-4, both within races of the AFC and ready for a playoff hunt. I don't like, what is it, 3 points? They favored by 3?
3 points.
No, don't like it. Chargers cover. And I'm going under. 3 points, I don't like that.
All right, here we go.
You flipping a coin for it?
Flipping a remote. Well, that one went away. Let's see what this one does.
He's in the tie.
All right. I am picking the Chargers. The Chargers. Yep, I'm gonna pick the Chargers. I'm definitely going under. I think, and I don't think Baltimore will cover that 3. Well, it don't matter. I'll say they'll cover it. It'll be at least 3. Huh?
Yeah, you go. I said the Chargers are underdog. So
yeah,
you going under?
Yeah.
There you have it.
But like you said, can go any fucking way.
It can.
If Baltimore plays like they played last week, they're going to lose. But if they play like they're fully capable of, it could be, I don't want to say a blowout, but they could win handedly almost.
I think Ravens got too much. They got too comfortable coming back from games because that's how they lost a lot of those. They lost Vegas like that. They lost against a lot of teams like that, bro. Just doing what they can and just taking their foot off the gas.
Yeah.
And they'll be up like 14 points, even when they played us. And then we still came into 10 points. And we was down by like damn near 25 points. You know what I'm saying? So you got to keep your foot on the gas, bro, all the time. That's the only thing that I don't like about the Ravens. Even though they offensively, bro, they got that stuff going on. With Derrick Henry, we already knew that was going to be a game changer. But the Chargers, though, bro, I don't know if they can do that stuff against that. It's very, very close game. And like I said, the under is most likely. I don't feel like they're going to go 50 points. I just don't see it. I just do not see that stuff.
It sounds about right, man. Sounds about right. Well, that should wrap up episode 92, bro. I think we got all our picks. Yeah, everything's pretty much in the bag. Episode 92. Thank you, everybody. If you're still watching right now and locked in with us, we appreciate it. We do this every week. Make weekly NFL picks on live stream. Follow us on YouTube. Follow us on TikTok,
IG, fucking Facebook.
All of that.
We got a Facebook group. Join it, and we're always sharing, the latest news and rumors, fucking trades, just whatever pops up in our normal feeds. I don't even share it to my feed. I share it straight to the podcast feed because
Same.
a lot of my people that are sports geeks like us, they're already in the
Already
podcast.
on it.
Yep.
Mhm. Yep.
Gotta stay locked in, and we give out sporadic giveaways. If you know
That's it.
somebody, knows something about it, we're gonna do a Christmas giveaway. We get 500 subscribers. Hit that subscribe button on YouTube. We're gonna give a giveaway at 500. That's just what we do, man. We like to spread. We like to influence positivity. We like to, just be sports stooges and locker room talk, and that's guys gossip, man. You just never know what you're gonna get from the Let Loose podcast. Trending topics, sports, wager wires, fantasy. You got it. It's here. It's all right here. Stay locked in with us. Don't miss out on the fun shit, y'all. Won't be disappointed. I guarantee that.
Before we go, let's all wish Jordan James a happy birthday. Turning 35 today. 35 years young.
Yeah.
He's the young buck of the show.
I am. I'll take that. Thank you.
Young buck of the show. And also, before we go, I do want to shout out my boy Doug, who's got an eBay page for anybody out there who likes to do trading cards, baseball, basketball, literally anything. He has a lot of shit, and he goes to trading card stores and shit, and he's always getting new stuff. So I'm gonna put the link in his link to his eBay page in the description or in the chat. And if you're up to trading cards, buying cards, by all means go down there and check it out. And if you buy anything, you get a 10% discount if you use Let Loose 10 as a discount code. So
use the code, get a discount. It's a win-win. Everybody wins around here.
Yes, sir.
That's it.
Shout out Dougie Fresh. Get us out of here, Sam.
Let Loose Podcast, man. Hey, man. So important that y'all subscribe to the page, to the YouTube page, so we can get these gift card giveaways. I got so cards I want to get. I just want to do a random, really. But like I said, man, everything takes time. You got to have patience. And I want everybody to have a chance at winning this stuff. Like you say, Christmas, we got Christmas coming up, Thanksgiving coming up, man. We hit these 500, man. I'm dropping that maybe that night. You feel me? For real. So it could be any time, man. I'm coming towards all that. We're trying to get our stuff together. New promos. We doing all these types of things, bro. Give to the people, man. Give with us. Give back, man. Okay, that's all. So we all can grow. Let Loose Podcast, episode 93, episode 94, whatever it is. Hey, man, whatever it is. Signing out. Sam Bam, Jordan James, West V, signing out. Holla.
Yes, sir.
All right, Wes.